And welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Rogue Trader. We're outside our palace on Dargonus, and there's Drukhari inside doing goodness knows what. We're going to go and find out what. What we got here? Okay, he's not hostile. Don't see anyone down there. I guess they're probably in the throne room. We'll jump over those stairs. These... Oh, okay, we can jump over either of them, actually. Let's do that.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
See, we could get into our private quarters. Oh.
Your kind has no place in the galaxy.
Oh, that's Achilles.
Revel in your pain.
Is he not on... Is he not... Oh, no, he is an ally. Okay. That's good. I was thinking he's not a traitor, is he? But, hopefully not. Okay, us. Got a few going before us. Not a lot of space to get, like, cover, so I'm just going to advance. These guys, Scal, Iliet, Magenta, stick her up, and Ablard, as far forward as he can. There we go. So Cassia, why don't we encourage them to get a little bit closer, maybe?
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Let me educate you on the art of pain.
Oh, what are they? Beastmasters. They haven't got particularly high HP. Let's see what they can do for each other.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Zoom in a bit there. They look quite strange, don't they? Is that what all the Drukhari look like? Or are they another species of some kind? They look like they've got like... Yeah, they're more like monsters, aren't they? They've got sort of like lots of compound eyes on their head, like insects. Weird. Okay, well, let's make sure that we give this to...
If I may.
What else should we do? We could sort of drag them all this way, doing the decent amount of damage on them.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
We'll stick like a melee grouping on them. I think that'll probably do. Yeah, lots of dodging. Pardon me.
What a pitiful sight.
Oh yeah, he's shooting Achilles. Okay, so Achilles isn't a traitor, as best I can tell. I should try and shoot this guy. Why don't we... Can we mark him as prey? We can.
If I must.
Yeah, sorry. Don't mean to interrupt your business.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Probably makes sense just to mark them all as prey, really. Well, I can only do 3 of them. There's 4. I can do most of them.
I understand your intent.
I wonder if she can do if we do that,
not your Xenos pet
and we
monkey.
do claim the bounty on, say, this one, that could work.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Yeah, there we go. So we got the bonus from him. She's got his VP now.
If it serves your cause.
Those, if we do, let's do a piercing shot, and yeah, we'll just shoot at him.
No weakness is hidden from my
Pretty good.
sight.
6 HP.
High momentum.
High momentum. Okay, it's like quite a waste. Can I get it so it's like hitting both of these guys? I probably can. So let's do that. Let's give it some damage.
Beckons.
Let's just wail
There
on him.
is no mercy as I
Okay.
them in my devotion.
There we go. Covered in Drakari blood and his own, Achilles Scalander looks around with a haunted expression on his face. He finally manages to focus his gaze on you and lets out a barely audible gasp.
Good Emperor, preserve me. Could it be? Is it truly you, your ladyship?
He's struck by an excruciating coughing fit, his hand grasping for his respirator on its golden chain, but it is missing. By the yawn of the darkest abyss, Achilles, why did my expert on Xenos fail to prevent the Drakari assault?
I focused all my attention on investigating the attacks across your protectorate. I suspected that there was something bigger behind the Xenos attacks. But an assault on the rogue trader's capital, foolhardy even for Drakari, I'd never have thought.
He closes his eyes, grimacing with guilt. And therein lies the reason for your failure, burnt monkey. Your mind was narrow, as the minds of your kind are wont to be. Achilles shoots Aeoliat a hateful look and mutters through his teeth.
I am aware.
You notice a brief flash of sympathy in Aeoliat's eyes. There is no wisdom in blaming yourself. A monkey's intellect is weak and can never fathom the depths of my dark kin's treachery and twistedness of thought. Had there been another monkey in your place, the paths of fate would remain unchanged. We could do a Medicaid check with Argenta. She's pretty high, isn't she? Yeah, 70. Succeed. Achilles' body is covered in an unthinkable number of cuts and injuries. The Drakari put great effort into filling his every moment with searing pain. However, none of his wounds is life-threatening. Yeah, so we'll do another check to administer first aid. Another success. Your fast efforts pay off. Your knowledge of Medica allows you to stop the bleeding in several areas and somewhat ease his pain.
You shouldn't have wasted your time on me, your ladyship.
What happened here?
When the report came from orbit about the Xenos attack, I was in the Administratum halls resolving the matter of your succession. I rushed to my shuttle and prayed to the God Emperor that I would reach the palace before they struck. But before I could get rid of all the picts and documents I'd gathered, the palace was besieged. I had to take a risk and burn it all. The Xenos surrounded me when I was setting fire to the last remaining orders, and they decided to have fun with me.
Achilles closes his eyes shut.
Holy Emperor, deliver me from the memories.
Why did they torture you?
Why?
Achilles lets out a slight chuckle.
Such is the nature of the enemies of humanity, your ladyship. They have a taste for our pain.
Were you able to glean anything from them? His burnt lips twist into a bitter smile.
Oddly enough, I was, your ladyship. The Drakari had no idea that a mere Adeptus Administratum secretary could understand their alien speech. While they were deliberating over how they were going to kill me, they mentioned that other Monkey had been helping them all this time. Renegades or pirates or something of the sort. It will take time to identify these traitors to humanity, but I give you my word that they will pay for what happened on Dargonis.
That's enough talking, Achilles. I'll contact Clementia and have her summon a Medica. Get out of the palace while you can. Gritting his teeth, Achilles bows and withdraws to the gatehouse in front of the palace. Nice. I wonder if there was a chance he might have died if we hadn't got rushed here. Among numerous mutilations of the bodies, thin cuts are barely distinguishable. This is the work of a skilled torturer, not enraged fighters.
Let us see what I found.
Yeah, all stuff for cargo by the look of it. Broken furniture, tattered fabric, bloodstains. Someone in this room put up a desperate defense against the Xenos. Okay, well, let's see what's on the bookshelf here. We have Arsonist's Braces. The braces grant the wearer a +5 bonus to tech use and increase the damage from flame weapons by 3. I think I already have something quite similar to this.
Powers unseen
yeah.
uncover my path.
Okay. What do we got? Melee. We already have this, don't we? Isn't this what... 1 damage per character in the party. I feel like this is what Abelard's using. Let me see. Melee, yeah. So, I've got a double of that. Check around in here.
My house would be proud of me.
Why? What did you do? Just says awareness test succeeded. Oh, this aristocrat was hiding in there, maybe. Praise the Emperor, it's you. I thought it was those... Right, alright, well, we can't get into our little
The world
secret
trembles
area. That's
beneath
fine.
my
Let's go to the throne room.
Nothing escapes my sight.
I think there's much point talking to the servitors, but we'll disarm the traps. She actually doesn't need demolition to deal with those. I thought it was a combination of Xenos law and demolition, but it doesn't seem to be.
A trivial task.
Xenos, they're inside already. We could not stop them. May the Emperor have mercy on our souls.
Embrace
Okay,
true
that turned
power.
off both sets of traps. Is it worth doing a little perimeter search? Aristocrat over here.
Who's there? I can't see.
I expect they'll be on the throne. Oh, here he is. Okay, he's not going to voice this bit. Marazai casually gestures of this hand, either welcoming you or inviting you to admire the brutalized hall. At last. I was beginning to think that your lumbering bucket had perished on the way back. Such a resolution would have satisfied neither you nor me, would it? The sight of a Xenos lounging on the dynastic throne makes Ablard's face turn crimson. What? How did... You will cease defiling a relic of the Imperium with your present Xenos scum? What is this abomination? Drakari taps a finger on the armrest. With pleasure. Sorry, what, this abomination? With pleasure, but first I will finish my conversation with your master, Monkey. The Drakari freezes for a moment. Oh, I can feel your anger, your rage, and your pain from witnessing the state of your halls. I trusted that you would appreciate our efforts here. I could have long vanished in the tangles of the webway without awaiting your arrival, Monkey. But I could not refuse myself the small pleasure of savouring your torment at the sight of what I have done to your home. You are still with her, cousin? Marazai's voice is dripping with saccharine mockery. How fares your search for your lost family? Or is being at a Monkey's beck and call occupying all your thoughts and time? You will be silent, Dark One, or I will silence you myself. Why did you attack the palace? The sole thing that your kind is good for, Monkey, is your ability to suffer. I have long been surfeited with physical pain. Your kin provided in abundance from their cages in Komorok. The pain of the soul, on the other hand, is a rare delight. After all, I had to recompense you for all the trouble you've caused me. However, did I not give you a gracious gift as well? That pesky, meddling Tazara, who harrowed your little worlds for so long. You have garnered her head, and I, a peaceful existence where she is not constantly in my way. He gives you a thin smile. To die at the hands of a Monkey is the worst possible punishment for a champion of the gladiatorial arenas of Komorok. Her final moments were tortuous. Tazara was under the impression that we were working together. What nonsense did you put in her head? Oh, the pompous waste of skin thought that I would associate with Monkey. I wish I did not leave her death to you and instead cut out her heart myself. Still, to take note of my interest in your person was quite perceptive. Even more so for a brainless arena witch. Now that our meeting has taken place, my business here is done. I've spent enough time in real space, and it is time to bid you goodbye.
I don't want to leave you all alone. You wouldn't appreciate that, would you? Cabalites of the Reaving Tempest, I leave this monkey to you. Enjoy yourselves!
Oh, they got some animals.
You are but a fleeting
What are
flame
those?
before my tempest.
Do not
These
plead
are
for swift death!
Chimera. Okay, they look a bit like the sort of animals that we fought on Janos, but kind of corrupted. Bestial Rage. Whenever an attack deals damage to this creature gains 5 weapon skill and strength. Oh, right, okay. Creature's armor depends on the amount of its wounds. I've seen that before. Alright, how many have we got? We've got 12 enemies. Sybarite, Beastmasters, Warriors. We've got another a couple of Slythe with big health. I think Argenta might be put on those. Alright, okay. Well, Cassia, where would you be most valuable? Maybe this little group here. We pop you there. Who else have we got? We got... oh, it's actually me and Argenta going pretty quick. So Argenta, we want you on the slides, I think. As much as we can. Abelard, meanwhile. Probably likewise over here. Where should we put our sniper? It's difficult. But the Beastmaster won't trouble them unduly, I don't think. So, put them there. Meanwhile, I want to maybe deal with these little kiddies. I'm going to go there. And that leaves Pascal, who... he's not that bad in melee and stuff, or sniping, so I might just pop in there. Right, start battle. Right, Cassia. Well, first of all, let's bump up Dahlia.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Can I give Dahlia another go? I can.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Dahlia, have an initial go. We are going to... tell you what, let's save that for now. Let's do this though.
Purpose guides me.
One on flames. Well, one on fire is generally how you'd say that, I suppose, rather than on flames. On flames? No, on fire. Yeah. Oh, yeah, let's get those guys all clumped up round Abelard.
A work for a flesh crafter.
I don't want them to run off though, so I might leave them there. But let's bump them up a little bit,
You insist, Lord Captain.
and we'll stick the melee zone on this little area here.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Cover bonuses we could give to
Me.
Irelia.
If you insist, Lord
I'll give
Captain.
the all that stuff to
I am a navigator,
Pascal
not
down
a
there.
servitor.
Argenta. Right, well we wanna get these guys gone. So Argenta, if you run up here, my love.
Move through me. Be the
Let's
fire in my heart.
switch to this. We'll put some of that on. Let's do this. Nice. No, actually, we'll do the
Justice
wildfire,
for the
because we'll get a burst of flamer as well, won't we? Okay, so we can't hit... I can kind of hit both, so let's do this. Oh, I suppose they got... maybe they got quite good armor. Okay, well, let's see how much they like this. Oh, I can get him as well. Have some of this. Oh, he dodged. Do I want to run? No, I think I'll stay. Right, that's me again. Got a few on fire this time, so I probably will do that. I guess we'll do this time. And this. Oh, why did that do no damage? Ooh, hang on. What have you got that means you do no damage? Should be suffering more fire damage. That's weird.
I will
Okay,
triumph.
Why? Okay, what have you guys got that is making me do no damage to you? Okay, it's all incoming damage from every second successful attack, maybe? That's worrying. Okay, you know what? Let's change tack.
Stoop to this.
Oh, let's change tack then. Let's stick it on this dude.
Destiny. Reshape.
You call this a strike?
It's more like it. Still got movement. Let's just come up here a bit, maybe. We We could give a go to Cassia. Cassia could... I'd love to do a warp thing, but Abelard's right in there. Ah, he'll be alright.
Job for the serfs.
Let me educate you on the
Yeah, he largely was. Okay. Back to me. Well, maybe do this. Set the other one on fire.
One step closer.
It's on fire. It's not taking any damage. Weirdly. Okay, we'll buff up Pascal.
Ruin beckons.
I'm not quite sure what's at play here, and that's negating all damage on these things. It's well, it's not necessarily concerning as such, but it's a little annoying. We could chuck in like a little fire grenade thing here. Yeah, it's on Abelard, but I think if we do it like... Yeah, I don't want to set Abelard on fire necessarily, so we'll chuck this in. And... let's say that if he can kill that one...
Triumph.
So I think this one will die to fire anyway. That, yeah, alright, that'll do. Maybe we have to kill the Beastmasters first? Could that be a thing? Oh, wow. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Now it's Iliad's turn. That's a bit annoying. Has she got that kick? Oh no, it's Argenta that's got the kick, isn't it?
I move as if unseen.
Got the dodge. Let's tank up on this one a little bit. Prey.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Let's get a bit of a boost actually. If we mark one of these as prey, say this one, and then get rid of him with a claim the bounty.
You moving?
Goes. Oh yeah, she got a nice hit on that one. So we'll take that. Have an opening.
This tedium is beneath me.
I guess.
I understand.
Beef up the next
your
attack.
intent.
Take a penetrating attack.
If I must.
And yeah, have
I
that.
am not your Xenos pet. Ancestors guide me.
Only 26. There's obviously some armor or damage negation going on there.
A blood-soaked tribute.
Ow! Okay, nice. So we got some damage on them that time. Or one of them anyway. Alright, Ablada, why don't you come
Follow
here?
my lead.
Alright, let's put a sworn enemy on this one.
Victory is imminent.
And I think we'll
It will be done.
do one of these. I'm gonna do one of these.
Indeed. I took care of this one.
Both down. Now we could run. Well, how far can you get? Can't get that far. That far. Maybe have a go at this thing. Help protect Dahlia.
I will do my duty.
Oh, I can't do that now.
It will be done.
We could
All
right.
Valancius.
give him basically another go. And we'll come down here.
Victory is imminent.
Pretty good. Now, second attack, that suggests he might not have much success on this thing again. So, what do we come to? We'll take a attack opportunity, obviously parried. But why don't we do another area attack here?
It will be done.
Yeah, 0, you see. But we got the other one. And he's still going, actually. So why doesn't he come over and potentially kill
A
this one?
tactically sound approach.
I'm not sure if that will work because of the second attack thing, but we'll give it a go. 37.
Grey hair, sure hand.
The fire may hopefully kill that one then. I mean, we'll do the freebie attack. Because why not? But it's 0, I expect.
Target well
Yeah, there
struck.
we go. Now it's Pascal's turn. Okay. Don't like this one being here still, so let's take that. Can we help Argenta a bit with this? Tell you what, we can do this. There's quite a few people on fire. Okay, but apparently that didn't even affect them. A bit annoying. Do a fainting attack. And we'll shoot at them. 92. Very nice. Very, very nice. He's actually got one left. Let's... Oh. No, he's got no movement. Okay, we'll put an exploit on you then.
The Messiah knows all, comprehends all.
Okay. Not having much luck, that one, is it? Well, that one.
What a satisfying
A lot of HP. They're not doing much damage to us, though.
Martyrdom is a reward.
Cassia, then. These two will attack each other.
High momentum.
I hope they might hit each other with... Oh, they killed that! Oh, that's a result, I guess. Alright, let's give Argenta...
In the
Argenta
name
that
of
go.
House Orcelio, I shall prevail.
Well, we can
Faith
shoot from
without
point blank
deeds
range,
is
so we'll do it.
worthless.
We'll take
I'll
a
do it.
wildfire. Alright. Concentrate on this one, I suppose.
For you, my emperor!
Not bad. Do another one.
As the emperor commands, I act. None can escape the emperor's judgment.
Oh, look. Is that something they do? They turn to like stone when they die or something. Maybe that's why we've got the one in our boudoir. Probably best to maybe do this. Just do this.
Doubt is for the weak. I will not. As the emperor commands,
do
I
this.
act.
He didn't take any damage from that, so maybe we'll do this.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Only 3. Okay, something's going on there. Back to Cassia. What else we got now? One there, one there. There's one over here, isn't there? Beastmaster. She can lure this one out. Or not.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Right, who do we want to give toughness to? Why don't we give it to Liet there? She's taken a bit of damage. Put a bit of damage on, maybe.
You've unleashed my fury.
Oh, it's Argenta's go now. Okay. We'll do
As the
wildfire.
Emperor
3
commands,
wildfire.
I act.
Can't complain about that. We'll put on
Doubt
concentrated
is for the
fire.
weak.
Devastating attack. And we'll shoot him really hard and a lot.
For you, my emperor
Then we'll do that again.
I'll do it.
That's probably it for her turn. Me. If I could try and set this one on fire there somehow. Do that. I think he's shielded from my attack. I mean, I haven't got line of sight. It does mean I don't have line of sight. It's a bit annoying. What about this one? Look at the damage. 297 to 367 on this. Yeah, go on then.
Step closer.
334. Oh shit! The overkill on that. I killed this one as well. I forgot about that. Okay, well, we could give another turn to say you're
I will
Elliot.
triumph.
And maybe she can just finish off this guy.
This tedium is beneath me. I deal death
There he
with
goes.
my hands.
Your ladyship, thanks to your breakthrough, we were able to clear out the estate. Right now, with the aid of your ship's augers from orbit, the surface troops are sweeping the streets of the hive. Squads have been sent deeper into the city. Several units have been assigned. My apologies. Of course you will learn all this from the reports. Your appearance on Dargonus is a boon from the God Emperor, who has brought us salvation. On behalf of all of Dargonus and House Wassarian, I thank you for delivering us from our foes.
Purge them. I was doing my duty, nothing more.
And by your will you have preserved countless lives, your ladyship. Dargonus owes you a debt that can never be repaid. We will continue the cleanup of the estate and the neighbouring territories. We must deal with the rubble, the corpses, and any other after effects of the fighting. The surviving forces will be enough to repel any sporadic enemy attacks if any are launched. According to the latest report, the Xenos are pulling out en masse. If other matters require your attention, I won't detain you any longer. Please allow us to ensure that Dargonus has returned to its former glory. Mistress Tolliman has sent a message requesting an audience. She has a critical report to deliver, and she will be waiting for you on the ship's bridge.
Okay, I hope we get the chance to do looting. Here we go, bit of looting.
The world will bow.
Okay. Getting quite a lot of weapon cargo now. Hey, it's saying they're... Okay, but they're there, but they're not lootable. I guess this pile of bodies is.
I tread a path unexplored.
Okay, just let me loot the body. Right, okay, apparently can't loot that body. It'll probably give us the option to when we leave the area, in fairness. Okay, it's highlighting them as loot, but, like, they didn't have anything on them. Okay.
Let's seize the opportunity.
So there's one behind. Oh no, it's ahead of us and to the right. Okay, yeah, we didn't come up that way, so.
Experience? Nothing matters more.
Back to the ship then, I suppose. Here we go, yeah. So we'll collect all that. Oh. I'm guessing this is what was on the slides. I don't know what it is. It doesn't have any text or anything. I don't know. I do not know. are we doing on this screen? I think we got everything here, didn't we? So,
The world trembles beneath my feet.
is this... That's not a way to get to our ship, is it? Okay, I guess we go this way. Like, it'd be quite nice after something like that if you had like a little option just to fast travel back to the ship rather than, you know, walk all the way back. I mean, there may be a way to do that I'm missing, but I'm obviously not quite getting it. If there is a way, let me know, because it'd be very helpful to know. But again, you know, there's a couple of loading screens we didn't necessarily have to do. We could have fast travelled straight there. It would have been nice. Welcome back, Lord Captain. During your absence, we assisted the ground forces by coordinating their movements from orbit. Detailed casualty and damage reports have been submitted for your perusal. It is with deepest awe that I inform you that the timely intervention and the resilience of the world's defenders managed to break the back of the raid, which had threatened to turn into a protracted war. Dargonis suffered losses, but the Hive has sufficient capacity to restore the administrative networks and industries as expeditiously as possible. The world remains intact despite the insidious blow dealt by the Xenos. I have been given Scalander's reports that he failed to deliver in time. They indicate that Xenos activity dropped sharply after you departed for the Cinerus Maleficum. Considering the scale of the Dargonis raid, it is safe to assume the Drukhari used up all the forces at their disposal, and may now require some time to replenish the losses. Without Achilles, we are blind to the scheming of these enemies of humanity, but our strategists are still hoping for a lull in attacks and raids, which will allow us to gather our strength for a new conflict. Lord Captain, permission to report, the Voxmaster says, looking at you deferentially. Your wise Lex mechanics have analysed the state of the Protectorate. They believe that, thanks to your decisive actions, the acute phase of the crisis has passed. The domain of the von Valancius dynasty is no longer facing dissolution and ruin. What's more, bringing Footfall to heel has strengthened your position as a rogue trader. Lady Theodora would have been glad to have such an important trade hub come under her sphere of influence. In honour of such a resounding triumph, Dargonis, as the capital world of your dynasty's domain, is currently making preparations for the Magnae Accessio, a grand ceremony of your public induction as the heir of the Honourable Theodora von Valancius. Governor Drivestem has vowed that not even the recent devastating and tragic events will be permitted to cast a shadow over this most glorious occasion. He just returned from Dargonis. What kind of celebrations can they hope to hold amid the ruins? Oh, do not underestimate Governor Drivestem's desire to find favour with your ladyship. At this very moment, thousands of your subjects are clearing rubble, washing away bloodstains, sweeping the streets and transporting corpses to the lower sectors. The wardens have been tasked with clearing the ceremony venue of the injured and those who were burned out of their houses. They will be forcibly moved to the industrial levels. Rest assured, by the start of the festivities, the capital's wounds will be, if not healed, then well hidden under elaborate set dressing. What is the ceremony? I swear an oath and I shake a lot of sweaty hands. The grill of the Vox built into Vigdis's face lets out a short rattle that indicates a chuckle. That much is certain, but that's not all there is to it. There will also be a reception, as well as other noble guests. The distinguished rogue traders Caligos Winterscale and Incendia Chorda will be in attendance. It will be a great honour for Dargonis to host 3 illustrious dynasties at once. Your servants wish to know your opinion on 2 matters related to ceremony arrangements. The first of which is, what festive activities are to take place in the capital on this glorious day? Did the rogue traders from the other dynasties flock to Theodora's Magnae Accessio as well? Archival records indicate that they did. Lady Theodora's Magnae Accessio was attended by the esteemed Caligos Winterscale and Aspischorda, Incendia's predecessor. It is an informal tradition. By witnessing the ceremony, the heads of the other dynasties confirm that they recognise the rogue trader as their equal, that they are willing to respect the new rogue trader's privileges and not encroach upon their holdings. No more than usual, at least. Execute every known embezzler, scoundrel and conman. I will begin my reign by purging my realm of vermin. We're going to go Iconoclast. Let the poor be fed and fuel cells handed out to those in need. My reign shall begin with an act of benevolence. Oh, your subjects will appreciate your generosity, Lord Captain. We are never short of people in need. The second matter on your servants' minds is, which two of your closest companions will be given the honour of standing by your side during the ceremony? Well, Abelard, 100%. Servants of House von Valancius will see in this the continuity of the dynasty's glorious traditions. And who will be your second? Well, I think I'm going to give it to Sister Argenta. Yeah. All whose hearts burn with the fire of faith will appreciate this gesture. I will see to it that your instructions are delivered to Dargonus. The Master of Ceremonies at the palace will report to you when the capital is ready to praise your name. Nice. What's this? Oh, one's Pascal, I think. Pascal's voice pouring out of his Vox system crackles like thin ice under pressure. It is unclear whether this is nothing more than static or an expression of some emotion understandable only to the tech priest himself. Dahlia von Berinicus, following the Omnissiah's guidance, I request permission to execute the report protocol that entails describing suboptimalities within the recent operations of the ship's systems, and subsequently proposing the appropriate course of action. I'm listening. Initiating exposition. With the Omnissiah's blessing, I conducted several sessions of tech meditation in an effort to transpose the available data streams into a matrix of patterns. The data subjected to this analysis comprised evidence of deviations in the operation of the ship's systems and servitors, as well as irregularities in the algorithms of the ship's log. I have arrived at the following conclusion. This vessel's machine spirit is most extraordinary. A full cycle of sacred diagnostics must be performed, followed by a complementa ritual. This ritual will force the spirit responsible for these recent events to reveal itself. Once it does, we will be able to understand its nature, and take action applicable to said nature. What kind of action? Pascal pauses before responding. Applicable to the entity that appears before us. If it is a machine spirit of great might, we must appease it and humbly ask about the reasons behind the portents it has shown us. If it is the abomination of tech heresy, the complementa ritual will help us purge the ship of its unhallowed presence. Okay. Is my presence necessary? Response. Affirmative. For the complementa ritual to take place, activation via the blood of the dynasty is required. All of the ship's high protocols are activated with the key of blood. Very well, let us proceed. You have my gratitude, Dahlia von Berinicus. I will notify my tech comrades to begin their preparations for the complementa ritual at once. Despite the resounding hum of the tech priest's words of power, the bridge feels unusually quiet. All sound sinks into the viscous silence like pebbles sinking into water. Dahlia von Berinicus, my tech comrades have spent the assigned number of cycles in prayer and vigil. Everything is prepared for the complementa ritual of cleansing. Its commencement will require an authorization key in the form of the blood of a von Valancius. If you are ready, place a hand in the Cybux Gargoyle's receiving module. Yep. The familiar cold metal burns your palm. This time, however, the servitor's jaws, instead of brutally clamping down on your hand, merely squeeze it tightly. You feel a thin rivulet of hot blood where the metal fangs have pierced your skin. Screeches and growls slowly rise from the bowels of the massive cogitator, as if a great beast is stirring awake. The vid screens in front of you flicker restlessly. Key accepted. Activating purgation protocols. Suddenly, the viscous silence of the bridge rushes towards you and wraps you in a tight cocoon. The glow of the vid screens dims, but the symbols on them flare to life. Analyzing hypothesis intrusion, analyzing hypothesis lockout, conclusion prevention. OS SAD. Oh. Pascal, what's going on? The complementary ritual is proceeding as intent. Pascal's voice cuts off abruptly. He brings a hand to his Vox communicator in surprise. Stop. Quiet. Oh. Nomos. Hello? Hello to you too. Nomos are glad to be speaking. Nomos are here. Nomos have long been here. Why are we here? What are you? Nomos. We are Nomos. Pascal uses his hands and mechadendrites to gesture at his silenced Vox system. Did you silence Pascal? Nomos wanted no disturbance, only quiet. This is fantastic. Let's have Pascal be quiet for a moment. Can you render other people silent too? Sometimes. Some people. Nomos can do many things. We do not always know what or how. We did not know we could make silence until now. Fantastic. Pascal shoots you a sidelong look, and yet he is too mesmerized to object, practically stunned by the sight of the cogitator and everything that is happening around you. Do you approve of silence? Nomos are glad. But what is Nomos? No data available. No answer. We want to know too. Are you a machine spirit? Nomos do not know. Nomos do not know themselves. What do you want from us, Nomos? Are you friend or foe? The vid screen blink in thought, signifying a pause in the conversation. Then one of them displays, Nomos von Valancius. We are your blood. Nomos are a sentinel. We awoke when the strange light invaded the ship. We protected you when you needed help. We escorted you when you were surrounded by danger. Nomos are movement. We carry you through the frightening, the waiting, the measureless. We helped when our ailing heart was refusing to awaken. You asked for rescue. We did as you asked. We did everything to please you. Why? The silence on the bridge grows especially deep, almost painful. The haze of light around you thickens to the point of becoming practically tangible. Numbers ripple all across all the vid screens at once. Why do you fear us now? I do not fear you. I'm merely trying to understand you. Shivers run up your hand, which is still trapped inside the cyber gargoyle's jaws. The servitor nods its head a few times as if it is shaking your hand. Its teeth rake your already wounded flesh. Nomos are glad. Nomos enjoy understanding too. Pascal, who is still wrestling with his silence Vox system, quickly taps the cogitator's keys and directs your attention to the smallest vid screen. It reads, Requesting instructions. Option 1. Finish the complementer ritual. Will banish the entity Nomos. Option 2. Stop the ritual. Initiate communion instead. Will appease the entity Nomos. No. Nomos do not want to be banished. Nomos want to help. Nomos want to understand. Okay, let's start by cleaning certain things up. Were you the one responsible for the ship's malfunctions and the strange entries in the ship's log? Yes. Nomos did that. Are you angry? We only wanted to understand, to see how things worked. What else can you do? Nomos learn. Nomos try new things. Do you want to see? The cyber gargoyle slowly turns its head, dragging your hand along with it. The skull's eyes flash red. The scarlet gaze falls upon one of the monotonously chanting junior technomats. You blink. An electric discharge erupts from inside the technomat's skull, and the crimson-clad figure slumps to the floor. Does it please you? Do you want us to do it again? Pascal starts tapping out a furious staccato on the keys. The small vid screen displays the words, Dahlia von Barinicus, you are provoking the machine spirit. Cessation required. Ritual maintenance required. Nomos enjoy communication. Dahlia von Barinicus is our blood. Okay, we're going to go dogmatic on this one, I think. Let's lay down the law. In the name of the Emperor and by the will of the rogue trader von Valancius, I order you to stop. On this ship, none but I and the Imperium's laws can dictate who lives and who dies. We understand now. We may only stop functions of living things when you tell us to. You will tell us, will you not? We enjoy doing things with you. Pascal, what's your take on this? Pascal hesitates again. You notice his hand shaking as he types. Unclear. Data insufficient. The possibilities are too... He stops, erases the word he was about to type, and then frowns. When Pascal starts typing again, a strange expression appears on his face. Understanding the essence of the entity Nomos is beyond my reach at present. The hypothesis spectrum ranges from the extreme of abominable intelligence to the extreme of the Great Spirit is the Omnissiah's apostle. The rite of tech communion appears to be a reasonable solution. The rite will take many cycles, but it will allow me to come closer to identifying the entity and making contact with it. Yeah, do that. Pascal, you are to investigate the nature of the entity. Until we know the truth, Nomos is allowed to exist on the ship. Nomos want to learn what we are too. We will add things to your log. Things that might help us. Help you. Pascal lets out something resembling a long breath. The decision is made. I will begin my preparations for the communion rite at once. Many cycles of interaction with the entity Nomos await me, but I welcome this task and accept it from the Omnisire. Pascal stops short as he realizes that his Vox system is working once more. Nomos are glad. Dahlia von Brunicus, will you speak with us too? We want you to speak with us too. The Lord Captain's body lacks the sacred implants necessary for tech communing with the machine spirit's code. But if such is your wish, Dahlia von Brunicus can converse with you using lowly sound speech as she is doing right now. I will speak with you, Nomos. Nomos are glad. We have been lonely. Our work here is done, Dahlia von Brunicus. I will let my tech comrades know that we are stopping the complementer ritual. Thank you for appearing before us, Entity Nomos. Weird. Explains the wild goose chase we went on a few episodes back, though. Kind of. So something appeared in my journal and I didn't quite catch it. So it says, talk to Abelard and talk to the Voxmaster and Ravor. Got some contracts here too. What we got? Race to the top. Adamantine for profit factor. Yeah, go on then. It's not really profit factor that's holding me back at the moment. It's more like reputation with the various traders. In fact, I might go up to Janris now and have a look if we can do any more trading with peeps. So which one do we... I mean, this one's kind of... actually, Vladane did have a bunch of stuff I wanted higher up his tree, so is there much I can do with him? Oh, there's a little bit, actually. Yeah, let's do a massive session of trading with him. So we're up to level 6 now, which means we can get the Outcast Visor. Whenever the wearer kills a target with a single ranged attack for the first time, the wearer immediately gains an additional attack this round. That could be quite good for someone like, say, well, it's ranged attack, so perhaps, what do you call it? Pascal. A fusion gun. It's a melter two-handed ranged weapon. I will take it. I think it's pretty similar to what I've already got here. I've got a blast pistol and a fusion gun. They're effectively the same thing, except the one I've just got is slightly better. Less dodge reduction, though. Less ammo, more range. Okay, tell you what, I'll put this one in cargo. And the Kazraskin gauntlets. These gauntlets grant the wearer a 10% bonus to critical hit chance. The bonus doubles if the wearer hasn't moved. Okay, well, I hope... You know, every time I say, oh, I hope that can be used on Owlcat, invariably she can't equip it. So we can have a quick look. Oh, these guys need to level up. Oh, there's Owlcat. So these gloves I just got, let me guess, you can't wear them, can you? Nope. So who else doesn't really move? Well, I suppose, again, maybe we're looking at someone like Pascal there. What's he got at the moment? 10 bonus to tech use. Does increase the damage of plasma weapons by +3, but this is extra crit chance and potential of getting in a second shot in. So I think I will equip that instead. And this mask that I got. Oh, he can't wear that. Oh, can't. So it is that. This one is Aldari equipment, so that can only be equipped by her. Extra hit chance versus kills a target with a single range attack that immediately gains an extra attack this round. Okay. Where it kills a target with a single range attack for the first time in combat. So it only triggers once per combat. Yeah, we'll go. I'm interested to see what her hit chance actually is without that. Oh, she can wear this. Oh. Okay, well she does those. Although she can wear them, there isn't much point for her to actually do so. So I won't worry too much about that right now. Did I get something else? Oh yeah, it was the pistol that we can't use that. So she can use this, but she just doesn't have the weapon skill to really make it worth it. This one's slightly more interesting though. What's she currently got at the moment? The long splinter rifle. There's a fusion gun, range 8. Melter. Big armor penetration. Dodge reduction. Alright, yeah, well, okay, we'll equip that. Oh, not instead of that, though. Instead of the other one. Like that. There we go. Okay, well, I think we'll leave it there for today. So when we come back next time, we shall, well, we'll talk to Abelard and the officers, and perhaps go and have our coronation ceremony. That should be fun. I'm sure absolutely nothing dreadful will happen there at all. But thanks very much. If you enjoyed it, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that'd be great. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about this episode. It's always great to hear your thoughts. And if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, it'd be great if you could do that as well. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.